So there you go. Tornado warning here in Dell, Florida. You're in this warning. Seek shelter, away from windows, lowest floor possible. That is interesting. That is a very tiny storm. But again, here in Mayo Junction today, or the Dowling Park, seek shelter, away from windows, lowest floor possible. It's kind of hard to tell if we have any sort of debris being lifted up. We are very far away from the radar site, but that would be your area of circulation on the very southern side of the storm. It's very slowly lifting to the north and north-northwest. So again, here in Dowling Park, seek shelter, as well as the Mayo Junction, Day, north of Buckville. Near Chansey. Yeah, that's your circulation right there. It's a relatively flat area of circulation. And if that storm got warned, then we would have to also watch the other ones that are back over here south of Live Oak. Because we got a lot of storms that are just kind of coming offshore here. Let's go back to this radar. We got a lot of storms that are kind of really small but lifting slowly to the north. So all of this storm activity here would have to be watched for as well. So that storm that we just outlined, that's tornado warning, and also the other two that are currently ongoing south of Interstate 10. There's really a lot of areas here that we're watching, but it would basically be anything that's down in here, south of Live Oak, southwest of Lake City, and also this storm that's east of Perry. So a couple different spots that I'd be watching for, but this one obviously currently warned. These ones could get warned down the road. They are all relatively discreet, or at least semi-discreet. So again, just stay in your safe place here in this warning. That circulation, again, is relatively weak and broad. Definitely could see a tornado out of this, but it would probably be brief and weak. But regardless, the tornado is a tornado. So if you're in that warning, you can seek shelter. It's going to be going towards Mayo Junction, Florida, and eventually going towards Dowling Park and Lancaster. Fort Canaveral doesn't have a close radar. Even if they did, this is nowhere near Fort Canaveral. I think Melbourne, Florida has they have a radar. Melbourne, Florida has a radar, and also I think Jacksonville does. Miami does. Tampa does. TTT, Terrifyingly Tiny Tornado. That might be what we have here, honestly. It might be what we have. So this tornado warning, once again, this is all kind of just from discrete cell activities that's developing back over here, east of Tallahassee. For reference, this is really the main area where we would be watching for tornadoes. But anything that's developing here that gets tall enough, which that storm, again, probably very small, could produce an isolated tornado. So anything that's, again, relatively discrete has that chance. With that being said, again, it's not a very tall storm. I mean, again, we don't need tall storms for there to be tornadoes, but the echo tops here are like 20,000 feet. So this is a very small supercell that's currently ongoing, which, again, we can sometimes get low-top supercells in this environment, so it's not completely unheard of. We'll wait for the next velocity scan, which should, again, be in here in just a moment. Yeah, it should be in like a second, so we'll wait for that. And we'll probably go to Storm V again if we see it. Thank you, by the way, Adam, for becoming a VIP Velocity member. That is our highest tier membership on the channel. I do appreciate it. Put some marks in the chat for Adam. I do appreciate your generosity. Here's the latest velocity scan. So that rotation has just kind of died on the latest scan. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the smallest supercells that I have seen on radar. That thing is tiny. I don't know what the exact height of this is. Let's get a satellite. I'm curious to see if we can see this blowing up or not. I'm not sure what I'm really curious about the soundings in this area too. I'm genuinely curious to see how tall this thunderstorm is. This is interesting. So in this environment here, I mean, there's a lot of moisture. I'm not sure exactly why this storm is so small. I'm trying to figure that out. It's so cute. I know this is it's a very small storm. I'm guessing it has something to do with moisture. I mean, this storm, again, relatively low topped. The lifting condensation level here, which is where the storms essentially bubble up or start developing, that's relatively low to the ground. That's about maybe a few thousand feet up at most. So there's that. But just really, really low top supercell here. Maybe not just throwing up updraft or something, but about every single one of these storms is doing the same thing. The ones back over here near Caramel aren't even rotating. And the ones that are in this, MCS right now, still very broad rotation, mostly just the wind threat right now, dropping down towards Apalachicola and Caramel and Port St. Joe. But yeah, this is just a very small little storm here. Interesting. Wait for the next velocity scan. Should be in here in just a second. There's an ambulance on the bottom right of your screen. Never mind, that's not an ambulance. That is a truck. Okay. I've never seen a truck have flashing lights like that before. Okay, that's Storm, by the way, in Texas that we were just talking about. The one that Storm Runner Media is on, your Gonzalez, Steiner, Smiley, which again is not smiling right now.